Okay, let's get to it. So last video, we installed the BBSHD onto this white bike. So now I got it wired up. So this is going through a watt meter, amp meter, voltage meter. I'm going to plug it in there. Going to some 12S LiPo. So this is a series connector. So it's two 6S 16 amp hour LiPos. We'll connect it. Got the display. Turn on the display. Got a thumb throttle here. And we have the speed sensor set up. So I'm gonna plug this in and see what we got. Okay, so we got it plugged in. We'll power it up. All right, so mode 0. Let's see what we got. See if the throttle works. Yeah, it feels peppy. So, wide open throttle, no load, 1.5 amps. All right. Let me, I can't do this with, all right, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna hold the throttle wide open. I'm gonna apply that rear brake and see how much amp it draws. All right, hang on. Okay, so I got Luke to film me, so now I can use both hands. So here's what we'll do. Got the system started. It's in assist mode 0. The throttle works. Wide open throttle, no load, 1.5 amps. So now we'll apply the rear brake and load it down. And yeah, 28, 29, 30 amps. So that's what this controller should be set at. So now let's see if it has any pedal assist in mode 0. And don't really feel anything, but I can hear the motor doing something. So it has pedal assist in 0, but very, very, very little. So let's bump it up a mode. Mode 1 has some pedal assist. 2 has some pedal assist. 3. So the upper modes have pedal assist. So still throttle works in higher modes, and we're able to get 30 amps out of it. So that's what we want. Now I'm going to unplug this. What we're going to do is we're going to take out this whole system right here and plug in my minimized system that has no display. And I think this is going to work well with these. These are the hot rod settings from Luna. We haven't looked at them yet, but now we know that in 0 it has throttle. I'm going to go ahead and disconnect the speed sensor also. This is the way I would like to run it. So then we will see what happens. So now it should be this throttle that works. What I'm expecting to happen is that when you don't run the display, it defaults to mode 0. So what I expect is we start the system, throttle works, we're able to draw 30 amps with full throttle. If we pedal, we can hear the motor just help just a little bit, but I'm guessing that everything will work like we want it to. All right, so we'll plug it back in. And all right, so let's pedal. Let's see what happens. And it's responding exactly the same way. There's some very, very low level of pedal assist when you're pedaling. So it's getting a pedal reference and it's applying just a tiny little bit. I can't even really feel it, but I can hear the motor humming a little bit. So now, let's see if this throttle works. Yep, works. Now we'll apply some brake, load it up, and there is 30 amps. So, yeah, so I'm gonna kind of plug it all in and road test.